Well, welcome there, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we'll have another interesting game for you guys. Hopefully, you checked out our last one there with the Seattle Mariners hosting the Los Angeles Angels. What a game that turned out to be. Hopefully, we'll have another exciting game for you here today at Nationals Park. This is opening day from the 2015 season in Inside Pitch Baseball. We have the Washington Nationals' Matt Scherzer starting off against Bartolo Colon for the New York Mets. So we have Mets and Nationals opening day here in Nationals Park, and hopefully it'll turn out to be a great game. So Scherzer will take the hill today against Curtis Granderson, David Wright, Lucas Duda, Michael Kudire, Daniel Murphy, Juan Lagares, Travis DeArnold, Fulmer Flores, and of course Bartolo Colon. Every time he steps up to the plate, it will be interesting. And for the Nationals, Michael Taylor, Yoel Escobar, Bryce Harper, Ryan Zimmerman, Wilson Ramos, Ian Desmond, Dan Uga, Jason Worth, and Matt Scherzer. Well, let's get right into it and see if we can get this game done pretty quickly for you guys. So, starting off, Curtis Granderson for the Mets. 6-5, wild pitch, foul ball, roll again. 6-5, yep, okay. 1-5, another wild pitch, but that's another foul ball. 1-1 against a lefty is a walk.
Outside! Base on ball.
Starts the season off with the walk here. Of course, opening day is going to mean, obviously, nobody has any stats at this point. All right, and stepping in is David Wright. David Wright is the third baseman. 64 and 53. That's a ground ball to Desmond. Desmond to Uga. Uga to Zimmerman. Is it? It is.
Holy cow, what a double play!
What a double play. And that erases Anderson and 2 outs. Lucas Duda steps in. 2-3. That's another walk possibility. 45 is a fly out.
You're out!
To center, and nothing going there after a promising walk to start the game. All right, Bartolo Colon's pitching for the Mets today. And he's going up against Michael Taylor, the center fielder. 44 is going to be a range play, so let's quickly look at the range. Wright, Murphy, Flores, Kudire are all below average. Duda and Granderson are average, and Lagares in center field and Colon have good range. So it'll be interesting to see the range plays against the Mets today. 5-5 against a righty is going to be a ground ball to short. Murphy.
Hard ground ball up the middle.
But Murphy makes the play.
And that was a fine play.
Fine play by Murphy. First play of the season. All those years of practice, and that's what you get. Good job by Murphy there. All right, Yoel Escobar here. 31. And 25 is going to be a foul ball to Cudyer in left field for the second out. Bryce Harper, lefty, 63. Oh, we just missed a home run. Hit by pitch. Nope, not this time. 1-2 is fly to center.
You're out.
So 1-2-3, 1 inning in the books. Nothing going on for either team. No hits, no runs, no errors, no nothing. Scherzer against Cudyer. 62. He's a righty. That's
Great ball.
all right. Scherzer against Daniel Murphy. Of course, Murphy was the second baseman that made a good play there last inning. 1-6. And no strikeout. Even the plus sign gives each batter plus 10 to their stats, so we must only have a 4. So Daniel Murphy hardly ever strikes out. And we have a 65. That's a double.
He rocks one to right center field. That'll shoot the gap and go to the wall. And one hops the wall.
And we got our first base runner here. Juan Lagares is the center fielder for the Mets. 1 out, 51, and no strikeout. 1-2 is going to be a fly ball to center.
You're out.
Does he advance? Nope, no advancement. All right, Travis Diarand. 43 is a range play. So let's take a look at Washington's. Escobar, horrible range. Desmond, Ugla, and Worth all have poor range. Average range is Taylor and Zimmerman. Good range is Harper, and excellent range is Scherzer and Romas. So it'll be interesting. They got a lot of weak holes in their defense right now. 63 is ground ball hit to Zimmerman.
Out.
That was not a range play. Actually, that was a. I keep thinking the little at symbol. The at symbol is the ballpark effect. Sorry about that. All right, Bartolo Colon with comes back out. Bottom of second inning. He'll be facing off against Zimmerman, Ramos, and Desmond. 1-2, error to throw possibility. That's a 1-5. It's ground ball to short. He's got an error of 6. No error this time.
You're out.
Perfect throw over to Duda for the out. All right, Ramos here. 53. And a 14. That is going to be a double. A double for Ramos into center right field.
Line drive down the right field line. Slicing toward the corner. Air ball. Off the wall.
Fair ball. All right. And first hit against Bartolo for the season. All right. Ian Desmond, no special strategy. 45. Strike.
Great ball.
That's second out. Dan Ugla. An RBI opportunity here. 1-3. That's a walk.
Walks, and that wasn't close.
And Jason Worth today, left fielder. 44. That's going to be a range play. This will be interesting. 54. 54.
Hard ground ball up the middle.
Ground ball to short. Flores has got a 2. He rolls a 6. That is a fair.
Moving over forward, and it's past him.
And going first to third. Oh, let's see. Second to home, 3-6. He's only got a 2, so he holds up everyone behind him. So Ramos just not quick enough on the base path. Ramos, then Ugla, then Worth. There we are. So too bad, just couldn't
Fans
quite
who
get the
interfere
jump.
with play on the field will be escorted from the stadium.
2 outs, and unfortunately, we got the pitcher up. Let's see if Scherzer can help his cause by getting himself 42. That's an error and ground ball possibility. 21. That is a single. So second to home is 1-6. Uga scores from second base. Jason Woods advances to third base. So runners on the corner, run across, and that puts up the Nationals 2-0 as the pitcher gets a big hit. Cologne's a little shaky here in the second inning. Let's see if he can get that all-important third out. Is 62. 11's outside, so no home run from the pitcher. 34 is a ground ball.
Out!
To third
Have you
base
picked your
for the
designated
out.
driver for this evening? Please
So
remember
2
to
runs
drink
on 3 hits
responsibly.
and no errors. And after 2 complete, Washington 2, Mets 0. All right, Scherzer comes out. We'll be placing Flores, Wilmer, and he is a righty. That's going to be a fly ball to right field.
You're out!
Bartolo Colon, I can't even imagine that he has anything on his card. There's a single. There's a single. It'll be interesting. Let's see what he can do. 1-6. Yep. It's a K plus. The highest you can possibly get is a 30. So yeah, Bartolo will
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
and it wasn't even close. It barely got out of the pitcher's hand when he swung. All right, Granderson, 0 for 0 today with a walk. And guess what? He walked again. This is the exact same thing he had the first time.
Outside. Base on ball.
So, do they want to start him in motion or steal? We're going to do a little hit and run and see if we can get something going here for the Mets. 25. That is going to be another strikeout.
He struck him out.
Yep, that was a bad call. Strikeout because he's already gone. It strikes him out, and then they throw down to first for the double play. All right, bottom of 3. Colon back out against Escobar, 1-6. And Escobar, 1-2. That's going to be something to the center field. At 10 is going to be a fly out.
Out!
Just barely, almost a home run there. Bryce Harper 0 for 1 today. 51, that is going to be a ballpark. And that is a 25. That's a ground ball to short.
You're out.
0 for 2 for Harper. Zimmerman, Ryan Zimmerman, 64. That is a 1-5. So nothing. 66. That's a single.
Everybody clap your hands.
William Ramos, 44. That's a range play. This is going to get interesting. 42.
Looked in the air to shallow right. He's coming on.
Granderson comes on and catches.
That is a really good play.
Really good play. Ends the inning. Keeps the Mets at least within striking distance here. All right. Scherzer comes back out in the top of the fourth against Duda. 63.
Great ball.
All right. Cudyr. Michael Cudyr. 62. It's the same thing we just had.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
And Daniel Murphy. Can we get back-to-back strikeouts? 21. That's a new range play. 1-3. That's a ground.
Deep in the hole. Tough chance.
Desmond makes.
What a play to get to that ball.
We've had a couple range plays, and even with all these low range, everybody's made their play so far. I'm amazed. All right, bottom of 4. Cologne needs to settle down, although they did a good job just to get out of the inning with just 2 runs, so that's a bonus. 24. Ian Desmond, who's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. This time he flies out to center field. Dan Uga, 0 for 0 with a walk. 1-2, error and a throw possibility. 36, that's a single. Oh, Flores. No error. Special strategy right now, 43. And this is going to be against a righty as a fly out to center field. All right, well, Matt Scherzer's 1 for 1 with 2 big RBIs. Can he do it again? 2-5. Not this time.
Great ball.
Strikes out to end the 4th inning. 2-0 Nationals over Mets. All right. Who do we got? Lagares and DeArnold and Flores. 55.
He struck him out.
Travis DeArnold, 0 for 1. That's a range play at the Nationals Park. 23. That's a HRO. Home run 9. 9 is less than 14, and Travis DeArnold has cranked himself.
Back. Hey.
And there you go. Just like that, Mets are back in the game. Top of 5. Scherzer gave up the curveball, hung a little bit too long. Possible strikeout, and Flores is.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, Cologne's up for the 2nd time today. Didn't even come close on his first one. And this time.
The swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Wasn't close on that one either. You just never know when he's going to have that big hit. It's just so funny watching him bat. He has that I don't really care attitude, and then he just swings, and sometimes he can get so lucky. All right, Bartolo Colon comes back out, bottom of 5. Now only down 2-1. Michael Taylor, center field, top of the lineup, 52, and
Struck him out.
Emil Escobar, 32. Ground ball to Flores. It's short. Over to Duda at first for the out. 2 quick outs. Bryce Harper over 2 today. 33 against a lefty is a blank. 21. That's a ground ball to Duda.
Out.
ends the inning.
Be sure to visit our concession stands.
All right. 2-1. Granderson, who's 0 for 0 with 2 walks so far. 1-4. That's a range play at the ballpark, folks. 62, and that's going to be a rare play. All right, so the can slide this over. Ball in the dirt gets past the catcher's pads. Repitch. Check for injury to the catcher. William Ramos is injured and will miss the rest of the game. All right, so interesting. So we're going to have to put in, Pedro Severo, I guess. Right? For William Ramos. All right. So we're actually going to be repitching. That's what it's said to do, right? So repitch. One five, wild pitch, foul ball. 1-2, and no strikeout. 1-3. That is going to be a triple into center field as Granderson hits it off the wall, bounces between Taylor and Harper. Taylor finally tracks the ball down, but Escobar all the way around to third. And we got us man on third, nobody out. Granderson's having a good game, 2 walks and a triple. All right, David Wright steps in. 21, that is a range play, folks. 46, that's a ground ball to short. Desmond's only got a 2 range. 4-6.
Hard ground ball up the middle.
They failed it.
Let that ball get by him.
And we got us a tie ball game. Granderson trots home as Desmond could not make the play, barely knocked the ball down, didn't even have a throw over to first. And we got us a tie ball game. 66, that's a strikeout of Duda.
He struck him out.
All right, Cudyer, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 65, 6-5. That is a wild pitch. 5 is a wild pitch.
Just a bit outside.
1 out. 44. That's a home run possibility. 7 is within Scherzer's range. He has an 11, so if the blue dice down here is a 1-11, Matt Cudyer hits himself a 2-run home run. And he's done it.
There's a drive. Way back. It might be.
And Cudyer comes in and belts a 2-run home run. And Scherzer's starting to pace on the mound here. Cannot believe he's just not having his A game today. A 4-2 Mets all of a sudden. 25 against the lefty. That's a blank. Only 1 out here in the top of the 6th. 41.
You're out.
That's a fly ball to right. 21. That's a range play. This will get interesting again. 22.
Hard ground ball.
Moving over for it, and it's past him.
So now
Everybody clap your hands.
Now the range of the teams is starting to play out. All right, Diarnid, who had a home run last at bat, 61. This time he is struck.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, Zimmerman. Zimmerman. 36. Error possibility. 24. That is going to be against a righty. It's an F8. He only has a 1 error rating, so no error.
Out.
As far as error ratings go, Duda's really good. Murphy's 6, and that's not great, but it's not horrible. 3's pretty good. 1's really good. 5, 8, 9. So they do have quite a few. 8, 9, 6, 5. These are all possibilities. 1, 3, 2's usually not going to happen, though. So pretty solid error-wise, except for Flores, right. So on the left side of the infield there is probably their weakest spot. All right, what just happened there? They got an out, I believe. So 1 out. What are we in? We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-2 Mets. 53. Savaro. 24. Ground ball to short.
Out.
Second out. Let's see if Bartolo can keep him going. And we got a ballpark. 35. That is going to be left field. A 1 is a single.
Everybody clap your hands.
All right. 2 outs. Dan Ogla steps in. Desmond's on first. Pretty good base runner. We're going to try steal. And he gets himself a stolen base. All right. Well, so Bartolo's officially tired at this point, although he's still got some effectiveness. We're going to let him roll here with 2 outs in the 6th inning. 42. Error and a ground ball possibility. 53. That is a Murphy. 6. No error. 7 over to Duda for the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 6, 4-2 Mets. Scherzer's not quite tired, so he'll be okay. 42, that's a ballpark. We got a 21. That's another rare play. We'll bring this down here. A slow over to the third baseman who possibly bobbles, then possibly throws wild to first. Resolved by rolling against the third base error rating first for the bobble. He's got a 5. And then for the throw. So he's going to have 2 checks for error. You have Yunel Escobar bobbles the ball. Error on Escobar. All right. So we'll put him down as an error. So please take button for error. Where is the 1 base error? There we go. Beats the ball. Escobar with the error. First error of the game. And just we just talked about a little bit ago for the Mets. The Nationals 3-2-5-5-10-5-3-0-0. So again, kind of their left infield and second and short, maybe their middle infield, and also, so I guess maybe their infield, except for first base. So I don't know how you want to classify that. Outfield's pretty solid. Harper's a little wild, but anyways, Bartolo with no outs. Well, got to try the sack. He's only got a 2-bunt, though. He's not very good. But there's no way he can hit. We know that. So roll it. That's a 64. Whoop. 64. 64.
He struck him out.
Did it not do the sacrifice? Undo. Yes, I want to undo the last at bat. That is a great feature with this game. I wish more sports games had it because, all right, so for whatever reason, maybe I unchecked it when I should have checked it. We're going to try a sack. And he rolled originally a strike, or a K, right? And see, it did it again.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
One more time because I want to make sure I didn't. Okay. Sacrifice. Right, and then we roll. We get a K result. The K result was good. I guess.
He struck him out.
Yeah, I guess he just strikes out trying to sacrifice. I don't know why. All right, whatever. Scherzer's now officially retired. How do you feel about that, Matt? Do you want to come out? Max, do you want to come out? Granderson's been all over you today. He's got a triple and 2 walks. Got a lefty and then a righty and then a lefty. And a righty, then a lefty. Maybe bring in a lefty? Like Max Thornton? He can only face 3 guys, though. Jesus. 3. Here's a 5. Sammy Solis. Yeah, we're going to bring in Sammy Solis into the game. All right, so Sammy Solis comes in to face Granderson. Top of the lineup here. Mets 4, Nationals 2, 1-6. And Granderson, 32, lines it to Zimmerman at first. No double play. So jumping back quickly, Flores does not get doubled up. So, okay. 42, range play. Uh-oh, here we go again. 61.
Deep in the hole, tough chance.
Duga, and he
Moving over for it, and it's past him.
And Flores goes all the way from first to third. And once again, Mets have something going here. In the top of the 7th inning, first and third, 2 outs. Can Sammy Solis get this last out? Duda steps in. He's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. 1-6. 31 against a lefty is a single. And that's going to score another run for the Mets. And keep first and second. Goodyear comes up 4-3. Uh-oh. That is going to be 16 is not within the category. And that's a 1-4. That's ground ball. Do you need to make adjustments? No. Going to bring in Carlos Torres. Carlos Torres is going to face Jason Worth here in the bottom of the 7th. 26 against a righty. It's a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, Sammy Solis, who just came in the game, Gonna have to do something about this. What do we got? A righty? Clint Robinson. Pinch hitting. All right. Clint Robinson comes in. Torres versus Robinson. 1-4. That's a range play. Uh-oh. Getting interesting. Hold on to your hats. What are we doing? 4-4 down here. That is a single to center.
Fly ball, left center field. Tries to catch it.
Lagares actually
Takes the hit away.
takes the hit away. Unbelievable. The defense actually helps the Mets in that case. Wow. And of course, anyone to hit it to, you don't want to hit it to center field. All right, Michael Taylor, top of the lineup. 43. 4-3 against a no walk. 64. That is a fly to center.
You're out.
All right, so now we need a who's coming up? Lefty, righty, 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 righty. Okay, so we'll bring in a righty here. Blake Treinen. Blake Treinen coming in. Blake Treinen to face Daniel Murphy. 44. That against the lefty. Good call by the manager there. Thank you, me. 51. Singles. And Murphy's aboard. Treinen against Lagares. 1-3. That's going to be a blank. 1-5. That's a ground ball to Uga. Uga over to Desmond. Desmond to Zimmerman. Can they do it? Ground ball double play. They need a 1. They got a 1.
Holy cow, what a double play.
Travis D'Arnid, 1-for-3 with a big home run, a strikeout, a run, an RBI. He's got all kinds of things. 35. And this time,
The swing and a miss. He struck him out.
off a strikeout. So bottom of 8th. Nationals down 5-2. Torres to Escobar. Hit by pitch. Nope. 54. That is ground ball to Murphy. So Torres is officially tired. He is a righty. He's facing Bryce Harper, the lefty. I think they'll leave him in. 52, range play at the ballpark. 1-2, that is going to go to Duda.
Hard ground ball.
Duda grabs
An
that
outstanding play.
shot going down the line, grabs it, and takes a base hit away from Harper. All right, Zimmerman, he'll stay in. 32, uh-oh. Nobody's on base, so no wild pitch. Uh-oh. And the pitcher must be removed. All right. Let's see who's coming up. Righty, righty, righty. Okay. We're going to bring in Eric Guttle. Eric Guttle coming in to pitch against Savino. 44. That's going to be a fly out to right.
Out!
That ends the inning.
Remember to
Going
get
in
your
the ninth,
copy of the
5-2
souvenir
Mets.
program.
Let's see if the Nationals can put a heck of a rally here in the 9th inning here. So Blake Taryn is facing off against Wilmer Flores, who's 0 for 3 today. 32, 21. Right?
Out!
Might as well, because we're probably going to be putting in our closer anyways. We might as well just take him out. We'll put in Herrera. Put in Herrera. 45. And that's going to be a strikeout.
Strike, great call.
And Granderson, who's had a great game, 1 for 2, a triple, 2 walks, 25. That's a hit by pitch. No, just barely not. Just missed him. 63. That is going to be a fly center.
Ow!
All right, Mets. Who's your closer here? Looks like Famula. Jervius Famula. 43 saves. He's going to be going against Desmond and Ugla and Worth, depending on whether or not they're going to substitute. So Desmond is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Well, let's see. I was just looking to see his stats here. Who do they have left? Danny Espinoza. All right, we'll bring in Danny Espinoza coming in the game. He's a switch hitter. 35. 35. That's a wild pitch, but nobody on base. This is Jervis Famila. 4-4. That is against a lefty. It's going to be ground ball to the shortstop.
You're out!
Dan Ugla. Dan Ugla. Matt Den Decker. We're going to do Matt Den Decker comes in. Hit by pitch. Nothing. 36. That's going to be a ground ball to Murphy.
Out!
Down to the last out, Jason Worth. Against a righty. He doesn't strike out as much against a righty. He walks a lot against a righty, but he doesn't hit many home runs. We're going to leave him in. See what happens. 62, and this time it did matter.
Strike, great call.
It's not going to matter. And New York, the Mets come into Nationals Park, take out the Nationals 5-2, first game of the season, 2015. Let's see who the winning pitcher was. Winning pitcher, Bartolo Colon. Loser, Scherzer, and the save goes to Familia. Not sure how to say his name, but he gets the save. And the Mets jump out 1-0 against the Nationals here. So we'll save our game statistics. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.